Hey everybody, I'm Bridgett Harrison, aka Bridgett H, hairstylist, makeup artist, and content creator. Welcome to my channel, Beauty, Lifestyle, and Fashion. So this morning, low key this afternoon, because it's 12 in Dallas, I wanted to go live and do my skincare routine with you guys. I know I'm like, oh, do your skincare. Then you got the video, but I wanted to show y'all live and in person my skincare routine. Now, before we start, I just want to talk about the importance of skincare. Skincare is just really important. I'm 47 years old. I really didn't start doing my skincare till like a year and a half ago, just really being serious about it. And it took me a minute to really get to where I am, where I'm using cleanser, moisturizer, toner, serums, double cleansing, and all this other stuff. I ain't gonna bore y'all with all that today, but I just want to let you know that you can never start too late doing your skincare. So the first thing that I always do is make sure I've cleansed. So I got out the shower. I did my cleanser. Normally I do my cleanser in the shower. And today I used Beauty Bio's. I used Beauty Bio's cleanser. Everything will be linked after this live. I use Beauty Bio's cleanser, and I use these sponges from Amazon. So I cleanse and use the sponge to help exfoliate. So some people be like, Bridgett, I don't see nothing wrong with your skin. But let me tell you, so I went to esthetician because my forehead is pretty smooth. I was like, I want this right here to be smooth. And she was like, girl, them your pores. They not going nowhere. I said, okay, cool. She gave me an understanding. Them your pores, that's just a part of your DNA. They're not going nowhere. Your pores are just smaller, right? So what I started to do was look for products that minimize pores, that give you a smooth look, especially when putting your makeup on. So if you have any questions about that, let me know, because I got you. So let's jump into the skincare routine. So pretty much, I did my cleanser. Once I finish cleansing, I always use a cleansing cloth by Our Med. And I use these cloths and I pat my face after the fact. And the reason why I use a cleansing cloth is because, you know, our towels, we wash them, face towels and all that stuff. Even though it's a face towel, still be having bacteria and all that stuff on there. Especially if you have acne issues or not acne issues, you don't want no issues. It's good to use a disposable clothing, a cloth, facial towel. But anyways, so I do that. That's like top priority. Now, sometimes just depending on how I feel and how my skin is okay. So you can see my skin right now. You can see it. I got a little bump, some action going on right here. I'm trying to figure that out. But, you know, I ate something. Depending on what I eat, my skin could be like a little ugh. And I was like, okay, Bridgett. So I have this cleansing water from Garnier. And I go in after I cleanse and use this. Is it necessary? No, but sometimes, like I say, my skin, and sometimes I use a cleansing pad as well. And because the pad will exfoliate. And this right here, these are from Sephora. These are my favorite pads to use. And it has this on it, so it helps with exfoliating your skin also. You don't need a lot. And you use this. It's good for sensitive skin. It's vitamin C. It has vitamin C. Vitamin C brightens the skin. It helps with hyperpigmentation. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Discoloration of the skin. Ooh, don't judge me. And then it's really good for the skin. So I just go over the areas. So I don't know where I think I know where these bumps coming from. And I have like blackheads that come between my nose. So I really try to make sure to get that area as well. And around my lips. And get your neck. When you do your skincare, do your neck. Because you don't want your face to be smooth and your neck to be wrinkled. So I do that. Cut my fan on for a few minutes. For a minute. I ain't say like long. What I've learned is like when the face is dry, because I used somebody's product a while ago and it was like, let it sit for a minute and then go on to your next thing. So sometimes I use a fan to speed things up. I don't know if it's wrong, y'all, so don't hold me to it. But after I do my cleanser, I go in with my toner. So what I'm using today is products I use all the time. Anytime you see me post something, I've used it. Anytime. If I use something and don't like it, I'm not posting it. Period, point blank, and it's no questions about it. But I have certain things I gravitate to all the time, and this is what I gravitate to all the time. Now, this is Beauty Bio. Y'all see how it's gone? It's a 2-in-1 toner serum. So if you watch my makeup videos and you've seen it, like when I sit down and my skin is just glowing, I love that because it tones and it's a serum. So it gives me a nice glow. But when I sit down, do my makeup and put my moisturizer on top, it doesn't make my skin look overly oily. So I'm going to put some in my hand and pat it into my face. Y'all, skincare is so relaxing. So I'm sitting down at my table because I needed some zen. I'll be in the salon the rest of this week, and I like to just take some time. And this is just one of the things without spending a bunch of money that I can do to prepare me for my week. And you see I go up. The reason why I'm going up with the stuff I do is because if you go down, you bring your skin down. You bring your skin down, it's going to be sagging. We don't want that. Hey, Miss Hill, I don't even want to mess your name up. I will mess up a name, and that's not what we're doing today. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope I can answer some questions. You said videos for oily skin. Yes. Hey, okay, Arizona, what's up? We in Dallas, Texas. So once I finish with my cleanser, I like to go in. This is where things get tricky. If you're new to skincare, don't boggle your mind with this, because at first I was like, what's this? But what I did understand was I liked how my skin looked after I finished using certain products. And I was like, okay, so let me get on to these serums. So once I got really familiarized with the serums, I started adding different things and taking different things out. And at nighttime, baby, I load up. I be like, shh, I just be glowing. I be looking like Michael Jackson. But so when it comes to a serum, so the rule is, you're supposed to start with your thickest serum and go to your thinnest. Now, usually I do my vitamin C last. I don't know why. It's no reason to it. But today, I'm using my vitamin C from the Daily, which is from Beauty Bio. It's a thicker vitamin C serum. Since it's thicker, let me see. I hope I got some. There we go. It's a little thicker than the other serums I'm going to use. I rub it in. You can rub it into your face. You can pat. It just depends on you. But what I always do, if you see my videos, I'm always going upwards, even the forehead. Put it on your neck also. The neck needs love. So you already, y'all, you can already see the glow. The glow is glowing. And some days I don't use a bunch of stuff, especially when I'm filming my makeup videos, baby, because I did that before. It was not cute. Now I'm going to go in with my, the Ordinary is the NIACINAMIDE. Y'all, I use this all the freaking time. And I have to call my son and be like, how I say this again? He'd be like, Mama, stop. So now this gives a little, and you see my skin is pretty much dry and it's a little sticky. That's what you want. It's the stickiness. I don't know what that is, y'all, but I just noticed like when I let my skin get a little tacky, that the next product goes on even better. And it's the same thing. I'm rubbing it in. And I'm putting this everywhere. And I do this 2 times a day. Now, I will be truthful, when I'm going to the salon early in the morning, my skincare is just not the best in the morning. And I try to make for it over the weekend when I'm off and at night. Because I be trying to be on time to work. Okay, so my skin is tacky. It feels really good. And you could just see the layering. Now I'm going to go in with my hyaluronic acid from the Ordinary. Now, let me tell y'all, I started out with the Ordinary. When I really started getting into skincare, I just went and got some stuff that was affordable. I didn't want to spend $50, $60, $25 on some things that I just didn't know. Some people be like, I don't know about that. And I read some reviews, which were good. Then I seen some professionals, like they kind of like, but I like how to make my skin look. So I can't sit up here and be like, oh yeah, I ain't doing that. And I keep it. Even though I have all this other stuff, I keep it. It's something I started with. So if you're new to skincare and you're looking to invest in skincare, just start with some affordable things. Sephora has really, really good skincare. I have their vitamin C. I have their face wipes. And my son, I would buy him some cleanser and a few other things because he's a boy and he don't need all this stuff. And it's really good and it's affordable, especially like the holidays gonna come up when they be having all this stuff on sale and the packages. That's a good time to get into your skincare. Now, depending on how I feel like my face is, sometimes I come in with my quartz roller and work these areas, and it helps with drainage, and it helps with, like, if your skin, if you're a little bloated, you got a little inflammation. I can tell the difference if I wake up and I have some inflammation, and this wakes me up. Y'all will notice the more I do my skincare, the crunker I'm gonna get. And this is so relaxing. Like, you do this before bed, y'all, I promise you, I sleep so good. Now, when I do this, sometimes I go down because it be having that drainage. And then this side right here is small enough to go up under your eyes. And the reason you want to, I've been fortunate. I got a few little wrinkles. To God be the glory, but she uses principal on the skin says she has a lot of problems for her makeup melts out through the day. She wants to stay in place. Can you discuss a good? Okay, so let's talk about it. She says that someone's an assistant principal. She has oily skin and her makeup rubs off during the day. It doesn't stay in place. So I'm not an esthetician, but I do makeup for real, like for real freelance. When it comes to oily skin, and she's probably using the wrong foundation. We're going to start there. She's using the wrong foundation, and then her skincare, she might not be using products that's really generated or geared towards oily skin. If her skin is oily and then she's putting oil on top of oil, that doesn't work. Now, my oldest son, has really bad acne, and his skin was oily, and he used to have to double cleanse with the oily cleanser, and then he would use something that wasn't oily, and that would help him a lot. So it depends on what she's cleansing with, and she can't be going in with them serums. Like, if you're using certain serums, some serums are say like, this is good for oily skin, it's going to matte the skin, and it's going to take some of that oiliness away. But if she's using it in her foundation, like, I could tell y'all, like, black opal foundation and oily skin don't go together. She needs to use a matte foundation. That's what she needs. A matte foundation helps a whole lot with oily skin. So if I'm doing if I show up and just do a photo shoot, bam, the makeup, they leave it in an hour. Okay. But if I'm doing a wedding or something where or if I'm on setting someone has oily skin, I'm going to pull out some stuff to mattify the skin or have a foundation with matte skin. So that would be for matte skin. That will be the thing that will be best, is that she needs to go in and change her routine as for her skin, because what happens is, one time I had like this big breakout on my face over here, and it was just bumps, and I was putting foundation on. I was using a big brand. This was years ago, and it was oily. It was very oily. So once I stopped doing that, and I had to get like good into my skincare with some toner and things of that nature, and the toner is important too, but because toner is almost like, I be like, don't want to say it like this, but it's almost like alcohol. It's a part of the cleanse. So you cleanse, you do your cleansing, then you go in and tone. The toner is going to go in and it's going to take all the things out that the cleanser didn't get. And it dries up the skin. I don't want to say dried up, y'all. Y'all know I'm not an esthetician, but it does something to the skin. So it helps with oiliness and all that. So that would be the thing, is that she should definitely look at her skincare. If not, she probably needs to visit an esthetician. And then if she's, depending on her ethnicity, visit an esthetician that specializes in her skin. There are a ton of estheticians on Instagram that is really, really, really good with skincare, that she can look at the pictures before and after and just try and figure that out, but also making sure she's using a matte foundation. Using a matte foundation, you have oily skin, you can't be using no highlighter, not no liquid highlighter at that. It's certain things that she just needs to stay away from. And she needs to have powder, and she needs to make sure during the day that she has a powder where she's setting her foundation and some blot sheets. They have some at CVS somewhere, like I think Elf got some blot sheets. And those are like the thin papers that she could use during the day, and she could blot and take the oil off her skin. And I promise you that should help. Now let me know, Miss Hill, if that helps or not, because we got to get that. She got to get that. We can't be walking around and our foundation stuff be mem, because a lot of it, and just depending on the body, it'd be a whole bunch of things going on. But those are some important key things, is making sure she's using products that's for oily skin to help control the oil, and then make sure she's using a matte foundation. So yeah, that was that. So I'm done with my serums for right now. Y'all see my skin? Ain't she cute? That's how I be like, y'all don't understand. I told y'all the more I do my skin. So I always got me some Canadian Dry with some ice. Like, this is what I do in the morning. Now, sometimes I sit down, sometimes I don't. Ooh, that is so good. So now we're going to come in with the moisturizer. And this is the Cocoon Replenishing Moisturizer by Ghost Democracy. Ghost Democracy is a fairly new brand. I fooled with Ghost Democracy. They was fooling with me in the very beginning. I'm loyal like that. And their products are really good. They have toner, they have cleanser, they have 2 moisturizers. They have a light moisturizer, and they have this one. I just tend to gravitate to thicker moisturizers because I be wanting the skin to just have a certain look. And I just like my skin looking a certain way. If I don't have on makeup, I like, people be like, hey, your skin look good. I like that, Oh yeah, anytime it's here. And I always ask questions. Even under my videos, y'all can ask questions on Instagram, message me. And if you haven't joined the text community, because that right there, you can shoot me a nice little text and be like, Bridget, I got a problem, or whatever the case is. I do answer my texts. I do answer my DMs. I do respond. So it might not be instantly, but I do. But yeah, so with the moisturizers, it just depends. And it depends on, again, what your skin needs. But I like this one. It's thick. And Ghost Democracy is just really good. Oh, and they have serums too. They have an oil, they have a hyaluronic acid, and they have a vitamin C serum. Now, vitamin C, like, I got hyperpigmentation up in here. My skin, like, I'm darker, and then it's kind of like that here. But my skin tone does a little better now because I'm doing my skin. But at the same time, it doesn't. It is what it is. I'm cool with it, but just to give, And y'all see how my skin is looking smooth. Even though like I had these bumps right here, but my pores are looking really smooth. And that's what I be wanting. Once I figured that out, I was like, okay. So I'm putting my moisturizer on because I get to doing too much in a good way. And it's the same. It feels so good. Y'all be doing this. I'll be ready to go to sleep. Now, I only use things that I'm really familiar with, and I only do things that I know and have tried. If it's something I don't know and I'm not sure of, I stay away from it completely. And I've been doing some research on a couple products, and I just haven't figured that out yet to know, like, do I want to add this to my skincare routine? Because I don't know. So look at this. Y'all, I wish I could zoom in. My camera won't let me zoom in, but baby, y'all look at this. The skin is skinning. It's glowing. So now we're going to go in. Since I've done that, Ghost Democracy has an eye cream. Normally I use my eye cream at night. I'm not big on eye creams. My eyes are okay. So I don't want to sit up here and tell y'all like, oh yeah, I don't. Like, I use it every once in a while. I'm going to use it today. And I don't even use a lot. And you put it on, this one you put on after your moisturizer. Make sure you read the directions. Anything I don't understand, let me tell you what I like about Sephora. Sephora, if they sell it, they're going to tell you how to use it. Point blank and period. It ain't going to be no, I don't know, because some of these websites are not as detailed and thorough. Sephora's website is very thorough. Very, very thorough. Yeah, my skin looks so amazing. And I left my curtain. I was trying to give y'all some sunlight, but the sun shifted. And it just was like, girl, no. But look, you see my skin? The skin is skinny. Oh, and then to top it off, so sometimes I use Burst. They have this, it's called a Sunday morning. It's an oil serum. So like if I just do like my cleansers and the toner and I'm rushing, I do moisturize in this. Or Merit has one called Gray Skin. Let me shake it up. Y'all, both of these are really, really dope. I don't need it. The skin is skinning. And then to top it off, I always go in with my Beauty Bio. The Pout, it's a lip serum. And this right here, since I have been using this, my lips don't peel. Now, I put on some lip gloss the other day. I throw it away because it made my lips peel. It was just like, oh, no, I can't have this. I'm not used to my lips peeling no more. And then it's Laneige or something. They have the lip mask. I use them at night. But baby, this during the day, and when I get ready to go somewhere, before I put my lip gloss on, I'm gonna put this on. And sometimes with this, I don't need lip gloss. I be putting too much on. And there we have it. I have done my skincare routine for the morning. The skin is skinning. The skin looks amazing. I feel amazing again. Like, if you have any questions, drop them below. And make sure to join the text community. Let me see. Hold on. Now I'm trying to be like Think Media around here. Make sure to join the text community because these lives will be, I'll be having lives with makeup, a whole bunch of lives. Like I'm trying to figure it out, but I definitely will have makeup and skincare lives all the time. And if you're in the text group, I will text you and say, hey beauty babes, we about to go live. So make sure you join the group, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and follow me on all social media platforms at Bridgett H Beauty, BRIDGETTH Beauty, BRIDGETTH Beauty. Thank you guys. I had fun. If you have any questions, message me. Enjoy your day and blessings. And this is how you get that glass skin.